as an influencer, do you kind of have to create a brand story around yourself, or is it like you said, is it something that just kind of naturally happens and then you say, okay, these are my things that I do, or do you kind of, specifically target certain things?
So for me, like I said, with quarantine, I was able to kind of take a step back. I wanted to like look at my highlights on Instagram, which I think are like as an influencer, those are your categories that you're really touching on.
Right.
Um, and when you're talking about branding, I also have my business. So IBR, I have a logo for that.
Mhm.
Um, and I really made the conscious decision during quarantine about what am I going to post on Brianna Louise and what am I going to post on IBR, and differentiating that content. So,
Okay.
like when I'm doing partnerships or restaurant reviews, now I'm really just sharing that content on Brianna Louise to help drive my personal brand.
Right.
And then they'll see what I can do and check out my business and say, oh, these are her clients. These are, her professional photos. Um,
Right.
so I'm doing, I have my lifestyle brand and certain things I cover there, post on my stories there. And then I have IBR. And, the things I post to my stories there are like behind the scenes of photo shoots and my editing process.
Right.
And um, I will post to Brianna Louise and tag IBR and then reshare it. But I was getting frustrated because I didn't want somebody to be following Brianna Louise and IBR and seeing the same over and over again. Like, that's stupid. Like, to be just resharing the same thing from Brianna Louise to IBR. So I had to make that decision like, what content am I going to put here and here? And what kind of voice am I going to have? So I recently like invested in a personal photo shoot with one of my friends, Rachel Rashani, and she came over and we did a couple of outfit changes and just captured some content of me in the studio because this is where I live and work every day now. And that's some of the content that you'll see on my Instagram. So anyway, back to the categories. Like when I was looking at my highlights, it came down to, food and restaurants, wedding stuff, my cat, Nigel the cat,
Hmm.
um, my home apartment. And I also am an influencer for Ethos Cannabis Dispensary.
Right.
So I also promote and just talk about medical marijuana access in Pennsylvania
Hmm.
and specifically like their products and them as a retailer. So that's what I focus on is like medical marijuana, food and restaurants, um, uh, my bridal stuff, the cat, and my business.